Excellencies, distinguished participants, good day. As we already know that Asia-Pacific region is in recent times has undergone significant changes in terms of regional security structure, political and economic cooperation and development. And there are many other things that I am going to skip because other speakers have already highlighted it to shorten my delivery. In fact, traditionally, United States of America has long maintained permanence in the region and also pronounced every intention of maintaining its leading role with the foreign policy. But since good news and bad news, I can say, since everything boils down to economy, since economy is now in the last few decades is shifting from west to east. And currently it is on this region, in fact, Pacific region. So there are many actors, great actors, those who have eyes on this region. And US influence is, on the other hand, China is a vital economic partner to many in the region. The countries like Russia, Japan, India, Australia, and South Korea have also maintained effective economic and military relationship with many. In this evolving scenario, how to maintain a pragmatic balance between the thriving countries has become a big challenge. Like us, we always say that we are developing and we are economically progressing, but it has become a very big challenge for us in this, under these circumstances now. Over the years, Asia-Pacific region has transformed into a center of gravity for global trade and energy flow. The strategic location of the Indian and Pacific Ocean, along with the Bay of Bengal and few other straits, is acting as the great pathway for shipping of essential trades. As a result, plays a vital role, especially in the energy sector. Hence, energy security has become a key feature in the security landscape of this region. At the same time, the rise of non-military threats like illegal arms smuggling, human trafficking, piracy, etc. in the maritime domain have further complicated the present situation. Furthermore, the dispute over ownership or domination, I would say, of vital islands of sea areas has put additional burden to the existing scenario of Asia-Pacific region. The ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict or special operation, whatever we term it, because it's not only between now Ukraine and Russia, so many actors have joined this one, and for or against. The economic sanction on Russia, in fact, especially I would mention, are making the global economies suffer hugely, including this region, which is not at all desirable, to my opinion. Besides disrupting the global energy and food supplies, the present crisis has compelled Europe also to recalculate their security threats, trade policies, and the overall balance of power. At the same time, the Indo-Pacific region is also undergoing massive implications due to the Ukraine crisis. The South Pacific sub-region is one to which Australia is paying increased strategic attention. Australia and other traditional partners, including United Kingdom, France, New Zealand, and United States, have increased their engagement in the region, which is again a challenging factor for the countries in the region. And they perceive that the growing presence of other powers, particularly but not only China, is undermining their influence and threatening their interest in the region. This growing strategic competition poses huge challenge in the region. It may also cause divisions amongst Pacific islands, where some aligning with China and others with traditional partners led by the United States. The non-traditional security arena, the climate change issue coupled with natural calamities are particularly becoming worrisome for the developing countries like Bangladesh. The unwarranted sea level rise also may pose a big threat, and which may result into scarcity of food, water, health, shelter, mass migration, etc. Talking about migration, I would like to just briefly mention about we are suffering not because of this present crisis. It is the migration from Myanmar into our country. More than 1.1 million people have migrated to Bangladesh in 1917. Our Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, was very kind enough to give them refuge because they migrated due to alleged extrajudicial killing, rape, arson attacks, etc. But she has given them refuge, but with the hope that Myanmar is going to take them back. But my concern is that now diplomatic level talk is going on. So far we have not got any positive response from our neighbor, friend I would say, the Myanmar. But this migration, migrated people, they are without really quality life, leading a very substandard life, though we are trying to improve it. But they are subject to indoctrination by the radicalization and also easy picking for the terrorists, especially the Islamic groups. They are working so long in Bangladesh. I will not go into detail. I'm dealing with the security also mostly. We can say with conviction there is no international terrorist outfits in Bangladesh now, which is to be there before 2009. But now we have, but again this immigrant or migrated people may cause a problem for not only for us and Myanmar, it may destabilize the whole region as a whole. As you know, Bangladesh has achieved its independence through a liberation war with prolonged struggle where we faced a lot of immense sufferings. But during this period, we was immensely supported by our neighbor India, and also I must mention about the then Soviet Union, the superpower at that time, and has provided us great support in the international arena. Otherwise, most probably, we wouldn't have been liberated by now. This liberation war acted as the main source of national motivation and drive towards regional and global peace. Our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib, in fact, due to this, because he gave leadership to the liberation war, he made sure that our constitution mentions about it at the very preamble of our constitution. I will not go through the whole thing. I'll just say he has mentioned that we must consider the global, regional, and global peace. It was in our constitution. Our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina also has firm belief on a culture of cooperation over a culture of conflict. Peaceful dispute resolution and sustainable peace and stability in the region and in the international arena as well. At the end, I would like to mention, I believe all of us understand that in the present paradigm shift of global security, the stability of the region of Asia-Pacific is of paramount importance. This stability can only be achieved through a concerted, coordinated efforts by countries of the region. But there appears to be an absence of mutual trust and confidence among the members. As such, traditional disputes, territorial disputes or small things that we have should be mutually settled, and maybe our member countries can help the bilateral negotiation. Hence, I propose a renewed effort in order to achieve an effective security cooperation based on common development and prosperity as per the aspiration of the countries in the Asia-Pacific region. Finally, as a littoral state of Bay of Bengal, Bangladesh emphasizes on a participatory, free, peaceful, and safe Asia-Pacific region, and also the geopolitical emancipation. And I would like to again, thank Russia authority, especially our Defense Minister, Mr. Saigu, for arranging this timely conference and also with this excellent arrangement. Thank you very much.